Hello, welcome back to the ThePichuBros, and I am here with the World Showdown Series, Season 4, Week 1 battle against the Monterry Gyarados. Now, we are versing the reigning champion himself, Mora, and with that comes a bit of a worry. Obviously, I hate losing Week 1. It sucks. It really sucks. It's one of the worst things because it's just like you want to win your first game and then you lose. And you're just like, Like, I just lost my first game, that sucks. So I definitely didn't want to verse the champion week 1, so I knew it was going to be a tough game. Now, we'll get into the battle. So, looking at his team, I was like, oh, damn. But we'll go over my sets real quick so you know what's up. Now, Blacephalon is running max special attack, max speed with the Normalium Z Hyper Beam. Pretty much, it's meant to just blow away Hydreigon, because Hydreigon's a great switch into this, but with Z Hyper Beam, I can do mad damage to this boy. Next, we have Scarf Gothitelle, which the only purpose of this mon is to get rid of Infernape, Mega Pidgeot, and has the Grass Knot to remove the Mamoswine. Because if Mamoswine's removed, then Whimsicott and Crocodile can just go in. And with Mamoswine gone, he struggles to deal with Zapdos. So you got that's her few jobs right there. Now we have Fabricator, our Whimsicott, who is running the Expert Belt with like all attacks to just hit everyone super effective except the Pidgeot. We have Crocodile, which is our Rock Slede with Low Kick, Knockoff, Earthquake, which hits everything on his team. We have full offensive Mega Lopunny, which just hits everything hard. And we have a full defensive Zapdos, because I'm predicting a Scarf Infernape. Because I have a Lopunny and Blacephalon, Scarf Infernape makes a lot of sense. So I'm predicting that. Now, my team is pretty offensive. My only defense is Zapdos, so I was kind of worried that his kind of offense might kind of trump me. But I thought, if I remove the right things with Gothitelle, I'll pull through. Now, anyway, so looking at his team, he has his rock setters are Metagross, Mew, and Mamoswine. Now with the Yachi Berry, I know Crocodile can just beat all of them 1v1. So we lead in the battle, and I send out Cracky Mate, and he actually decides to lead with Hydreigon. So I was like, alright, I know he's not going to Draco turn 1. That's the only way he can kill me. So I'm going to set up rocks. And he actually is slower than me. And I was like, what? That's confusing. So he's obviously a more defensive, bulky set. Now, I know I have low kick for this. I don't know why he switched to this. Maybe he just didn't predict the low kick. But low kick is here just to remove the Mamoswine. So getting rid of Mamoswine turn 2 was huge. Now, I don't want to lose my Crocodile. So I just go into Zapdos. He predicts that and goes to Flare Blitz, but no, he goes for the U-turn, so good play on his part. He decides to go into his Hydreigon. Now at this point, I wasn't scared of Hydreigon, because if he Dracos, I could just trap him with Gothitelle, and then screw him over. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to fire off a Volt Switch. He goes for the Toxic, so I'm not too worried about that, to be honest, because I got my Volt Switch off. Now, we go into our Whimsicott, and now I'm like, there's no way he's going to sack this. He's going to switch into Metagross 100%. So I decided to make a cheeky double into Crocodile, and he indeed goes for the Metagross switch in. So at this point, I'm like, alright, cool. I can fire off a free knockoff, because he doesn't have a great switch in to knockoff. He decides to go make a Pidgeot, but now, after the knockoff, he's in range of a Gothitelle Thunderbolt, and because I'm Scarfed, I'll be able to remove it. So as long as he doesn't get the confusion with Hurricane, I knew I could easily remove this thing, and he doesn't. So boom, Scarf Gothitelle doing its job well. So the Thunderbolt takes out the Pidgeot, and now we're looking pretty good. So I decided to sack Gothitelle, because looking at his team, like, Gothitelle just loses. Like, Scarf Infernape blows me back, Mew blows me back, Hydreigon blows me back. So I just thought, I'm just going to sack this. I don't want to take needless damage on Zapdos, so I just sack Gothitelle. Now this leads me to get a free switch onto Crocodile and just click knockoff. So Hydreigon loses its item, which is fine by me, because then with Hydreigon low, Blacephalon's able to blow away Mora's team. So he decides to make a switch. I don't really get these switches because he's taking mad damage on his Infernape, and he won't be able to click Flare Blitz much longer. So I decided to just go into Zapdos as he goes for another U-turn, which is fine by me because he's taking so much rocks damage. So at this point, he brings in his Adolf, and I decide, it's probably best to just Volt Switch, and because like I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch because there's no point staying in, and I go into Crocodile because I go into Crocodile because I know that he can't Draco, so he can't actually kill me in one hit. So I can just fire off another low kick for free. So after this, I can just I'm predicting Will-O-Wisp from his Mew because I don't want to let my Crocodile get burnt because Crocodile can still take out the Metagross. So I go into Blacephalon, but he actually U-turns, so that's a good play on his part. Now, unless he's max special defense, I think he can't live this hit, and he actually lives this hit. I'm like, I'm gonna lose Blacephalon, but he actually goes for a Toxic. So I'm not sure what he was predicting, but I was so glad I didn't lose Blacephalon because now I can just pick up the not the dub, but like you can pick up the kill from here. So Hydreigon goes down, which forces in a Scarf Infernape. So when he brings in Scarf Infernape, I know that I have a free switch into Zapdos. There's no reason not to switch into Zapdos because if he goes for Earthquake, he just does no damage. So I just go into Zapdos, and now he goes for Flabits, which is fine because now I can just Volt Switch. So Thunderbird has not Volt Switch, Roost. So I can just Roost as he U-turns. Now I'm not sure why he U-turned because he dies to rocks, but it's funny because I was saying I predicted so heavily a Scarf Infernape, but he actually didn't have a Scarf Infernape because he showed U-turn there. So it was pretty interesting. Like, I was pretty surprised when I didn't see it Scarfed, but I was kind of happy at the same time because Lopunny then kind of destroyed his team then because it wasn't Scarfed. So I was kind of happy with that. So I just decided to sack Zapdos here, or not sack it, but just let it just get worn down so easily because I'll just take out the Metagross because with the Metagross gone, Lopunny can kind of just like Lopunny and Whimsicott kind of just win. So yeah, I just decided to just sack Zapdos, and yeah, he decides to go Mew. Psychic kills Mew, and basically I go into Blacephalon and I pick up the W. So it is here, the dub is here, and we take the win. So basically, I just to quickly review the game, I think I played pretty well. Like I'm not like I can never do this without sounding so arrogant, but like I think I made the necessary like double switches and just aggressive knockoff plays that were needed to win, and even the like just like the switch into Gothitelle just to get rid of the Pidgeot was kind of worth it because then it allowed Whimsicott to really go in and like it kind of forced him to go into like Metagross, and that's allowed for the double switch to work. So yeah, I feel like I played really well with this game, and finally I get a dub on Mora. Like Mora is the only coach ever I think to like he's got like a 0-4 record against me, so like I don't think I've beaten Mora, and yeah, finally actually do get to beat him, so it feels really good, and especially because he's the last season champion. I was kind of not expecting a dub. I never go in expecting it, like a loss. I never go in expecting a loss, but like I definitely knew that like unless I played like my best, I was going to lose. So like yeah, it feels really good to get the week 1 match, and it hopefully should be like a good, not like a good run from here. So yeah, that's it. That's gonna be the week 1 battle. I think I played pretty good. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna do team builders for the next few weeks. Depending on if I have time and if like all goes well, I probably will do team builders. But until I decide that, I'm probably just gonna stick with the battles. I just want to make sure I definitely get each battle done and like uploaded. So that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and share comments of like if feedback. I'm really looking, and I would appreciate feedback if you have any. And that's all I got for you guys now. I'll catch you next week, and I'll see you guys then.